Ogun Peoples Democratic Party on Saturday held parallel local government congress across the 20 local government areas in the state. It will be recalled that the party 2 weeks ago held parallel ward congress across the 236 wards in the state. Saturday's parallel congresses were held at the same local government secretariats across the state. This resulted in the party producing 2 sets of executives for all the 18 available positions in the local governments. While the congresses were held simultaneously in some local governments, others were held one after the other at the same venue, depending on which factions came first to the venue. The governorship candidate of the party in the last general election, Ladi Adebutu, controls a faction of the party, while the other faction is controlled by the trio of the former governorship aspirant of the party in 2023, Honorable Jimmy Lawal, Adebutu's running mate in 2023, Honorable Adekunle Akinlade, immediate vice chairman, past chairman of the party in the state, Sikuralahi Ogundele, among others. Interesting. Ugochukwu, what do you have to say about this? And ironically, the parallel congresses were very peaceful. Not an iota of violence. Everybody waited their turn. What do you have to say to this?
The invalidation of the Congress and the one that will be authenticated to be the main PDP Congress will be the one that has gotten the nod from the PDP National and the one that INEC supervised. As simple as that.
INEC supervised all of them.
That means it is now left to be harmonized through the courts, and again the PDP NEC we now know, because each faction of any political given party is being sided by either the National Working Committee or the NEC. But what makes it more complicating now is this: PDP National is even factionalized. PDP National, even if, let me not say factionalized, they don't speak in oneness. They speak on this unified tune, and they also, tend to align where their interests are, especially Damagun, Anyanwu, and a few of them. And then the publicity secretary of PDP has his own people, from the BOT siding him, and people from the National Working Committee. So it's a whole lot that at the end of the day, they still have a very long way to go. And if Ogun State PDP by now cannot put their house in order to have a common front, it's really disheartening, because PDP cannot afford to be losing states in Southwest, especially as they have lost some states in the Southeast. They have also lost some states in the South, and Edo State is in the eye of the storm. For me, Edo State will be taken by APC at the end of the day, and they have lost ground. So if PDP want to make an inroad, this where we call on Adeleke, the governor of Osun State, to play a very big role. I don't know what those governors are doing. That is why, Laurentia, when I hear PDP Governors Forum that are speaking, taking sides and taking judgment and trying to intimidate the FCT minister and all that. Have you heard the name of Adeleke? When last did you hear the name of Adeleke? Or even see him with his brother governors? Even this meeting that happened in Taraba State, did you see him in the picture? Have you heard his name? So this is his geopolitical zone where he should play the leading role. Because now, I think in the whole of Southwest, he is the only PDP governor. So what is his input? Enyesom Wike leaves River State, South, goes as far as Plateau State, goes as far as Sokoto State, leaves Rivers State, goes to Akwa Ibom State, goes to Ogun State, and makes his presence felt. And even in Bauchi State, where the likes of Balana has suddenly found their voices. You know, what has those people, where have they been? Where is Adeleke, Ademola Adeleke, as a PDP face in Southwest? Before the 2023 general elections, where was he? After the 2023 general election, where is he? What is his input in the governorship election that is coming up in Edo State and in Ondo State?
All right.
You know, I questioned him in few months past that what role is he playing? He's one of the governors that has deep pockets. Even if he didn't dip his hand in the state coffers, the role of what do you call him now, Makinde? What is Makinde now? What is it? He's positioning himself now as the next kingcom in PDP. This is where we want to see them play out their leading roles, so that people will see and know that these people are serious-minded in repositioning PDP for 2027 election. And repositioning PDP is not capturing power at the top, but starting from the states. Because whatever you make through the state now is what we are going to see you do in the national. We have not seen Makinde in Edo State. We have not seen what he's doing in Ondo State, but he's busy now trying to play to the gallery of repositioning PDP and being the major financier. We see where that leads. But if they continue to lose grounds in the states within their geopolitical zone, they cannot make a statement in the national.
All right. What do you have to say to this story? PDP factions holding parallel local government forms. Congress,
yes.
Sorry.
PDP faction holding parallel Congress and INEC itself supervising both congresses, both parallel congresses, shows how weak and broken down institutions in our country has become. Because ordinarily, INEC should have served as the commission wielding the big stick against the offenders of the Electoral Act. Because it is the responsibility of the commission to identify a particular party which is registered under the law and recognized by the commission. But in this case, a particular party is registered and recognized. Why are you recognizing both factions? So it is very wrong, and we pray and we also believe that the system will be properly rejigged and the institutions will now be stronger than men, because we have men who are stronger than the institutions. That is why we see breakdown of law and order in our election.
Which brings to question the role of the PDP National Working Committee in Ogun State. Because, I mean, INEC is supposed to work hand in hand with the national body of the party to identify the particular faction that, you know, is approved by the National Working Committee.
Yes, you know, I have been quite disappointed with the PDP National Working Committee and also the NEC with the roles they have played recently. I mean, they have not really shown that disciplinary measures as the PDP we used to know in the past. This time around, they are just there acting like kindergarten pupils. So I think it's high time the NWC and the NEC wield its big stick on those, you know, messing the party up. And also, factions can only be encouraged where the house is not united. That is a sign of disunity
in the national
level. Because
course,
if the National Working Committee and the NUC, they are speaking in one voice, I don't think the regionals and the state ESCOs will mess up.
All right.
So they need to put their house in order and rejig the party.
All right.